Welcome in the last part of the revision of physics. So I hope you all are understand the previous classes, and if you have any doubts regarding the topics, so you can contact with me at my contact number 8052362651. So let me start the last part. So this is so let's the topic is convex lens is used as. That means the what are the application of convex lens. So first one is the it is used as a magnifying glass. That is the first one, the use of convex lens. So what is the means of magnifying glass? Magnifying means the image of object is uh, too much times of than the object. So that means the image must be larger than the object. So for this application we are used generally convex lens. And the second one is it is used to make microscope. So in case of microscope we are generally use the convex lens. And why convex lens? Because the convex lens is a converging lens. That should be a converge the image of an object on the focus. Clear? And the last one is a very important, and that is interconnected with the next chapter of this. So it is used in spectacles to correct the vision. It cures defects called hypermetropia. And the hypermetropia is known as the farsightedness. In the farsightedness, the person can see only far object. Clear? So in case of hypermetropia, the person can see only far object. That is the means of farsightedness. Clear? So the next one is the concave lens is used as. So that means the what are the application of concave lens? The first one is it is used as a spy hole in doors. आपने देखा होगा जनरली कुछ जो डिटेक्टिव्स वाली सीरियल्स या मूवीज़ वगैरह में जो होल्स बने होते हैं, होल्स में कॉनकेव लेंस लगाया जाता है ताकि आप उसके थ्रू देख सकते हैं कि बाहर आपसे कौन विजिटर मिलने आया है. तो स्पाई होल्स बोलते हैं. तो स्पाई होल्स जो होते हैं डोर में, वहाँ पे कौन सा यूज़ होता है लेंस? Concave lens. And the second one is it is used in spectacles to correct the vision. It cures the defect myopia. And what is the use of convex lens? Hypermetropia, but here myopia. So myopia, in this defect the person can see only closer objects. That means the person can see only nearby objects. And the third one is they are used in camera to focus a single object. You can see that the many types of camera qualities are comes in the today's mobile phones and the features. So there should be a must be an concave lens. That should be a given a focus the image, focus an object. And the last one is it is used in a flashlight. The concave lens are used in flashlight to widen the beam produced by the bulb. So the concave lens is what it is used for the generally to widen the beam of light. Clear? So the next one is the lens formula. So lens formula and the mirror formula is this is a lens formula, and remember that 1 upon v minus 1 upon u. So that is 1 upon v minus 1 upon u is equal to the 1 upon f. Clear? And that is a lens formula. And what is the mirror formula? So mirror formula is 1 upon u plus 1 upon v. So in the mirror formula is the all terms are the positive, but in case of lens formula 1 upon v minus 1 upon u is equal to 1 upon f. And similarly the magnification is same as it is the ratio of height of image to the height of the object. In terms of distance of object and image, v upon u generally. But in case of mirror magnification, a minus sign should be there, but in case of lens v upon u is there. Clear? So this is a very important, and this is a one thing which is remember for all times. Clear? So next one is the power of a lens. Very important question, and this question is asked in this time in board exams. So it is what? It is defined as the reciprocal of focal length in meter. What is power? Power is the reciprocal of 1 upon f. So P is equal to the 1 upon f. So power is what? The reciprocal of focal length in meter. The meter is, remember one thing, the very important meter. Clear? So, and that ability to converge or diverge of light rays is also known as power. Clear? The ability to converge or diverge of light rays is also known as power. So power has defined as two types: the focal length, the reciprocal of focal length in meter, and the ability to converge or diverge of light rays. And the formula of power is P is equal to 1 upon f. And the SI unit of power is diopter. Remember thing, the SI unit of power is diopter. So what is defined as 1 diopter? Diopter is the power of the lens when focal length is 1 meter. So remember that thing, when the focal length is 1 meter, then the power of the lens becomes 1 diopter. Clear? And the last one is the power of lens, convex lens is positive. Remember these things, because the focal length of convex lens is positive. Power of concave lens is negative because the focal length of concave lens is negative. The power is reciprocal of 1 upon focal length or thickness. And the last one is a very important. If there are 2 or 3 lenses are combined, then the power should be added generally. Suppose first one lens is -2 diopter, another is -3 diopter. So when these two lenses are combined, then the total power of the lens is -5 diopter. -2 -3 is added, so -5 diopter. Clear? So and these things are, remember that. And the last one is some note point. So what are the important point? The first one, if M is negative. What is M? M is negative. M is here magnification. When the magnification is negative, the image is real. The nature of the image is real. If M is positive, the image is virtual. And if M is equal to 1, then the image is equal to the object. And when the M is greater than 1, then image is large. When M is less than 1, then image is diminished. So this is important. And the last one, the magnification of plane mirror is always +1. And the plus sign indicates the virtual image. Always remember that. So 1 indicates that image is equal to object size. Where when we already studied, when M is positive, then the nature of the image is virtual, and M is negative, then the nature of the image is real. So if M is positive and less than 1, it is a convex mirror. Remember one thing, if M is positive and less than 1, it is a convex mirror. If M is positive and more than 1, it is a concave mirror. And if M is negative, it is a concave mirror. So in positive and negative both are cases, it is a concave mirror. So your theory portion is covered. Let's begin the next part in the numerical session, and that should be uploaded till evening. Clear? So thank you friends, and like and share and subscribe my channel. Thank you everyone. So thank you everyone, and thank you for watching this videos, and share and comment. Thank you.